Good evening, this is Michael Hanley from HanleyofArabia.com out of Dammam, Saudi Arabia. All the prayer is almost over. The Photoshop that I'm going to be going to should be opening in a couple minutes. In this video, I'm going to discuss political correctness in the Indo-Islamic world. In the barbershop tonight, I made a joke because we were discussing baldness and its relation to genes. I mentioned that my uncle was bald, and that's the reason why I have pattern baldness, because I inherited a gene in my family lineage. And one of the Pakistani men agreed with me, and he could understand that. He said his uncle was bald as well. He was head thinning hair himself. However, most of the men in the shop had very thick hair, including the man who cut my hair, and I had commended him on, or rather praised him for his thick head of hair that he had, which he found to be quite a meaningful welcome to. Touched his vanity, shall we say. I made a joke that black men have big cocks and Chinese men have small cocks. Now, they all laughed. They thought it was pretty funny. They understood the joke. I don't know how many encounters these Pakistani men have had with black men and Chinese men and nude. I don't think they've had any sexual encounters with them, but it's a stereotype that's quite ubiquitous in the world. I think most people in the world know that black men have larger penises than Chinese men or any men of East Asian genetic lineage on average. If they haven't had sexual encounters, they've certainly heard it. They've heard the jokes, heard the stereotypes in the media, and they've probably seen it in pornography. You don't see too many large penises in pornography, or rather East Asians in pornography. You do have Japanese pornography, which has specialized appearance, but you don't really see any East Asians in pornography. So these men certainly knew the differences in penis size between the two genetic clusters. The sub-Saharan African genetic cluster in the East Asian. It's actually almost twice the size. I actually looked it up. Men in the Congo have the largest penis size in the world, averaging 7 inches. The smallest are North Koreans, which is about 3.2, I believe. The average is 6. So these 7-inch in the Congo is their average, so they're about a 1 inch, 1.5 inch bigger than the average. I don't know anything about men of the subcontinent. I have no idea. I know that the condoms that the UN had distributed were not working effectively because the penises of South Asians were too small. So that's one indication that South Asian men don't have very large penises on average, though I have not seen any data on it. Point being is they all thought it was funny. Jokes like that you may not be able to get away with as easily in the United States. In fact, I knew a teacher in a school that I once worked at in New York, who was teaching a forensics class, and he was black, by the way, had mentioned that men, or black men, have larger penises than East Asian men. Some of the Chinese kids in the class, men, Chinese boys, took offense to it towards the administration. Removed from the school. I don't know whether he was fired or not. One of my UFT reps said he was, but who knows. But they can really make a big deal out of that in the United States or anywhere in the West where you have political correctness rampant. Even if you praise blacks, you're still going to get flack for it. I guess they look at such an assessment of penis size as being indicative of racism on account of the fact that you look at blacks as being overly sexual or excessively sexual and promiscuous. So the social justice warriors will deem such a opinion, it's not an opinion, it's actual fact, or such a revelation of a fact of black penis size as to be politically incorrect, because it has the connotation of blacks being excessively promiscuous and sexual, which is considered racist. But however, in Saudi Arabia, you can easily get away with that, or anywhere in the Indo-Islamic world. They have no problems with making such jokes. I made the joke and they thought it was funny. Travel or die with HanleyArabia.com.